Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Lawn Mowing Simulator. Getting here, close to the end of our third week. Still at established rank 4. We're really close here, so I'm thinking today will be the day that pushes us over unless we take a bunch of trash jobs. Yeah, we only have 2. Ooh, Dino Safari, that's a new one. Herbivore Valley is one I haven't had. Okay, Millerbrook is where I was last time, I believe. Old Nook Cottage we've had. Alright, Whitelander Glamping. I'm going to give this to Evie. I do not want to do glamping, but I want the points, and she's got the vehicle maintenance training we gave her, so that should help a lot. And then I guess I'll go ahead and take Old Nook Cottage. It's not going to give me a lot, but I should be able to get through it relatively quickly. Alright, so no higher than 6 meters. Still 20 minutes, so it's not a short one, but it's not terrible. But yeah, I think this might have been the first one that we did. This might be like the first place they have you work. So let's see. There's 5 objects, so there's a good amount more here than what I've seen. A little dog toy and something else, but we're done. That was quick. I like that. So let me get on the vehicle, start it up, throttle up, and head on down. Alright, so we need to be at C to lower it, put this down. Alright, and the thing I have learned is, strangely, even though it's counterintuitive, it's easier to not damage flowers on the mower than it is with the trimmer. That just does not sound logical, but it's the reality. Oh boy. It'd be better if you could see, but you really can't. So let's see. Get closer there. Because the last job I actually got done without having to do any trimming, which was great. I was just able to mow and be done. And it worked marvelously. But I'm going to do the same thing, because again, it was the first time I've ever done anything without damage or penalty. So I will go around the yard, or anything I have to do with a border, twice. Wow. It's a big bush here. I vaguely remember this. But if I do 2 edges, then that will help. Why do I hear a cow? Are we near a barn? That was interesting. I thought I heard a cow. Maybe it was just a really weird motorcycle or motor scooter. It sounded like a cow going meh. I don't know. It's really hard. It's hard enough to look around with the cameras on this game as it is. It's really hard to look outside the yard anywhere. I mean, yeah, there's a soccer field over there. I see that. Unless someone's grazing a cow on the field there, that wouldn't be where it's coming from. Or maybe I just heard something that really wasn't there. Who knows? Anything is possible. I do not want to exit. I just want to mow. I want to see, is what I want to do. And it's hard to do that. Alright, I think we're close. I'm going to come back and cut under that trellis later, because I'm already lined up and trying to get in there and line up. Same thing, we'll come back, we'll get those, but I definitely remember both of these from before. So yes, if this wasn't the first one, I've done this one before, at a minimum. You can't really get like around to the front of the mower and look from anywhere but behind, which is interesting. But this will get me out to that area. Alright, so there we go. And then again, the second time around's usually significantly easier because I'm further away. I can see better. I'm not up and tucked under. I think that one giant bush at the edge might be a bit challenging, but yes, the turns are hard because we're not always able to mow appropriately there. But, you know, now I'm able to go much faster. Now I am going to go and get around here since I'm here. And we're going to do this cutting as quickly as we can, but as close as we can. And it always seems like I feel like, oh, we should be done, and then we're not. So, there we go. But again, 2 levels away so that I have less chance of damage. But as I improve my skill set, like, you know, but I don't think I as a individual get a score. I did train Evie, my employee. I'm going to train her again, I think, this week or today. So she'll have lots of training this week, but then that should move her up in skill capability. And yes, she's going to demand more money, but she should be bringing me in more money as well. And I think with the vehicle maintenance, that will just mean she's doing less damage to the equipment, and it's just gonna be a better result overall. But then the other training I can give her, the advanced driving, I think will also improve her ability to not do things and also finish jobs faster. Which I don't know that that entirely matters, but I don't know that advanced driving would be a bad thing. Alright, so because I went around and did that flower bed, I'm easily over 20%, which is terrific. Alright, start up the blade there. Alright, and then again, I've talked about this before, where then it still doesn't necessarily not make sense to just kind of keep cutting, although I can probably go a little bit straighter here and then clean things up later on. Although, I don't know. I'm following things around. We'll see how it goes. But definitely able to move through the... Whoop. A little too much on the burden on the engine there. I was going to say, we're definitely able to move along nicely. Alright, we got another flower bed here. Let's get this taken care of. A little bit smaller one, so obviously I didn't come up on it quite as fast. Just want to be careful that I don't get too close, because I have no visibility through the tree, but it may require that I have to trim something sometimes, but it's alright. I want to do less and less flower damage if I can. And then pretty soon we should be at that halfway point, which is always a great thing. So this will go down by the arches. At some point I'm going to need to take care of those. I think I did those at the end last time. That would kind of be the logical thing. It's like once I'm ready to be done, if I need to get in there, then I'll go worry about it, and if I don't, then I don't have to worry about that little bit. Alright. So there's always something magical when you know you're halfway done. So I'm anticipating that. We've got this flower bed left, and then we'll be done. So let's get this done. We'll be at 50% by the time we're done with the couple passes around here for sure. I'm not going to look at that while I am driving, because that's how I'm going to run over a flower. So you may have already yelled at the screen and said, "Oh yeah, we made it," but I don't know. I honestly haven't looked yet. I just do not want to make an error if I can avoid it. Alright, 53. Way past the 50%. Absolutely what I would have expected, but still nice to see. I'm assuming at some point, because I know like you can stripe with the mowers sometimes, I'm assuming we're going to get those kind of requirements, or maybe those just happen in the challenges. Like I have been unlocking different challenges. I haven't even attempted any. I'm not really worried about that part of the game yet. You know, that might be something separate. That those may be more arcadey than simulating. So I'm just working on making Lawn Demons the best local mowing company in the region, so that everybody wants to use us. Because once again, I want to get to the largest headquarters I can get, have all kinds of equipment, all kinds of employees, so that we're just pounding out contracts every day and just keeping the community served. I also wonder if at some point we get beyond 5 contracts. We may not. So therefore it may not make sense to ever have more than 5 employees. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Because yeah, there may be a limit to what we can actually accomplish. I heard it. Too much strain on the engine sometimes. Alright, so we'll back this up. Now I'm hoping, because I'm probably getting more proficient, I seem to be doing a lot less damage to the blade over time. Where before I've had to fix the blade or change the blade in the middle. Now again, I'm not doing huge jobs, but I just recall more damage occurring than seems to be occurring. Alright, well, interesting. Where do I want to go here? Because now we are getting to the point where, once again, it's like I can't go for long swaths, so maybe I just keep running this curve. Because this is kind of my long pass now, is around that. So maybe what I do is just now run back the other way and just keep doing that until, you know, the 1 or 2 or 3 more times before I kind of have used that up. But this will give me the largest progress, because my working time is fully engaged in cutting here, or otherwise that wouldn't be the case. Now it is helpful to go up here. I don't necessarily need to come straight through where I was, so we'll go there at 80%, which is great to see. Just gotta be careful not to overwork the engine. I saw it creeping up there. Because yeah, we're definitely hitting pieces of this where we're not quite cutting all the time, because I got to the point where I went around that space around the tree a bit, I think, or at least it looked like I did. Maybe it was an illusion. So no, I think I did cut the whole way. I don't think we'll be at 90% by the time we get through here. No, not even close. We might not even hit 87, although I think we will. Okay, we did 87.8. Not bad. I don't know, maybe it's worth finishing this piece up here. There's not much up here. But just get this done. Alright, I'm going to pop through here. If I need to come back and get more, that's fine, but at least we'll get that major cut done. And then cycle around, get this one. Cut through there. Now it's just feeling like I'm just driving in circles and doing nothing. So definitely don't feel like it's good progress, but clearly it's progress, so that's alright. 0.8 maybe? Alright, did get 0.8. So now we can go around. This will probably be the last pass. We'll have that little bit up there that I need to try to remember, but yeah, we had already kind of broken this piece off. Oh no, there's a little bit there. So yeah, all of this is kind of a remnants piece now. And getting to 99.5 is still a good bit away. It's not like we're super close, so let's see. Try to catch that. I missed a little bit. Not surprising. But I'll be at 95, certainly by the time I finish all of this little area over here. Because, yeah, the other thing is I have not had to... I mean, it always gives me the choice of mulcher or a collector. I don't know if I'll have jobs that will, like, require me to collect at some point. Because that would seem to be challenging, too, because you'd probably have to then go empty that collector once in a while. Alright, it's probably worth heading up here, getting this part done before I forget about it. Because, yeah, that gets me 0.1, partially probably into 0.2 over. But looks like this time I'm going to have to definitely trim, because I don't think this is going to get me to the point where I have 99.5 while on the riding lawnmower. I could be pleasantly surprised, but I'd be very, very surprised. There it is. I'm like, I know there's a little bit there. I think I got all of this. Looks like I did. I don't see anything obvious there. But yeah, 98.9, and I don't think we're going to get 0.6 here. We'll get close, but it's not going to quite be what we need. 99.2. Alright, so let me take this back. Because I can go into the gazebo with the trimmer. So maybe I'll start out with that. I don't know, but we'll get this parked. 0.3%'s not too bad. You know, and in theory we've got, so I'm just going to head over here. We'll get this done right away. See, I'm going to end up, see, because it like moves the flowers back. That's what's so dangerous with these trimmers. There's not a nice way to move. I mean, the good news is I got 99.3. In theory, this should, there we go, gets me to 0.4. So let's see, where do we have? Oh, we have a bunch left all over. Let's just see if we finish this, if that'll be enough. It is. Cool. Alright, so should have been 20 minutes, 30 seconds, and we finished it 2 minutes early. So we're getting more efficient. Oh, I didn't put the strimmer away. Now I can leave. Alright, no penalty. And at this point, I think I myself got us to the next level. And now it looks like... There we go. Finish a 10 career contract. I'm not quite sure what that said, but... Okay, we're there, and we need 424, and then we'll be at Trusted. So another challenge. I swore we already had that unlocked, but I don't know. Let's go repair our equipment. I just don't want to stay in that mode. So again, this is all me, so I just cost a few pounds. Let's see now what Evie looks like with the training she had received. It's still a lot. So, if it helped, I mean, it did help, because it used to be like 90. But the advanced driver training I'm going to go ahead and do. So we're going to confirm that. See, because they were already at vehicle maintenance 7. So that gets us to a good spot. Hope you've enjoyed the trip. I will see you next time.